What's up, guys? Happy Monday. Remember the days when Mondays weren't supposed to be happy? When you woke up and just from the minute, your alarm went off, like it seemed like everything was going wrong? Well, that's always how it seemed with me with Mondays. But with the stock market lately, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like every Monday is impressive. Today was 200 points plus, 236 points for the Dow. NASDAQ was up, the big winner, up a percentage and a half. Just keeps rolling. The E-trades, I call them E-trades. Other people say the stay-at-home trades are all just exploding. So I want to continue on our thought on excuses. I mentioned Kiyosaki last time, how I really like this quote about like people making excuses, and if they value something, they'll make time for it. So listen, we all make excuses to some degree, and I thought that bird was coming right for me. But where's the line, or what's our role when significant others or employees or bosses or friends or family, people are making excuses, and you want to help them, but they're just full of excuses. Is it, where's the line that you try to help them and you just ignore it? I don't know, but what I do know is I can give you a really good anecdotal example for me that transpired. So when I ran my business, I didn't really like excuses. I didn't accept them. I would tell people, I see your mouth moving, but it's all the same to me. Now that might seem like a kind of a jerk thing to say, but really in reality it was. Was I going to choose this person's excuses over this one's? Or was this one acceptable? Was I the excuse police? I'm supposed to validate which excuse is better than another? At the end of the day, do my patients care? Do the people that are your consumers care? They might give a freebie if you said, oh, someone's out sick today or this and that. But after the first time or second time, nobody cares. They have enough excuses in their own lives, at their own jobs. The last thing they want to do is come in for treatment and have more excuses. So yeah, that's kind of, we had a no excuse policy, I always felt like, if something's wrong in your life and you need to talk or cry, let's do it after work. I'll grab a beer with you, whatever we need to do, to kind of help you. But when it comes to work, we're in battle, and excuses aren't acceptable. So that might have seemed a little harsh, but it worked. Not only we run a successful business, I think years later, many employees have thanked me for having a big impact on their lives. But one day, towards the end of practice, after having some successful years, I was talking to one of my longtime, employees, and I was like, where did we go wrong? We had so many years in a row of just growth, and then, and there's a lot of excuses that we could have made. There's a lifetime excuses that we could have made, if any, of stuff that happened towards the end. But in the end, her response was, I think it's when you stop making people accountable. And that was interesting because it wasn't what I expected her to say. But, we started discussing it, and she was like, yeah, you just were kind of no excuses, and then we went through a lot, and you had, maybe you created some more empathy, which was nice. But you almost gave everybody too many excuses, and then things started falling apart, and people weren't accountable anymore, and it just was tough to run a successful business. And I thought that was really fascinating, because then I thought, did I do a disservice to my employees, and did I enable them? Did I not be that good leadership, that good mentor that I was before? And when I look back, the interesting thing is the people that that I was the toughest on, and that then I was in that mode of no excuses, are all people that still message me to this day, thanking me for having an impact on their lives. So I don't know. I think some of you may be thinking, hey, no, empathy is a great thing. I'm not trying to take that away. But maybe I was right about having that those boundaries of during the office, no excuses. We get out. If you've got a problem, if you had a bad day, if you're not feeling well, let's talk it out. Let's figure out how to help you. So anyway, that's kind of my anecdotal thing that I really always thought about for years now. So I hope that helps, and it's something to think about. Peace.